Tell me, what's the very first thing that comes to your mind when you think about the state of Iowa? It isn't this, or this, or this. And when you think about Iowa high school football, you definitely don't think about the pageantry of Friday Night Lights in Texas. Tyler Hawkins is a fifth-generation farmer who was expected to take over the family business. Ever since Tyler was born, his future was pretty much set in stone for him. His dad figured he would have a son, he would take over the family business, run the farm, and continue to pass this legacy on for generations and generations. But that dream didn't belong to Tyler. It belonged to his father. Now, Tyler's dad was a hard-working man who busted his butt day in and day out to make sure his family had food on the table. That's what his father did, and that's what his father's father did. It was just their way of life. It wasn't until Tyler's senior year that he expressed to his father that he didn't want to take over the family business. But in fact, he wanted to pursue his dreams to become a Division I football player. What was his ultimate goal? To become a member of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Tyler's dad chuckled a little bit and just said, "Son, I don't think that's in the cards for you." But Tyler made a bet. He said, "Dad, if I don't get a single offer at the end of my senior year, I promise you, you have my word. I will stay home, I will take over the family business, and I will continue to pass it down for generations and generations. But if I do, no matter where it's to, I'm going to school, and I'm going to make it to the NFL." Tyler's dad laughed and said, "Son, you got yourself a deal." Now, despite balling out and having an amazing senior season and being a part of one of the top defenses in the state, a defense that helped lead Valley High School to the state playoffs and ultimately a state title, in the end, it just still wasn't enough. While most players on the high school team are riding off in the sunset, enjoying life, waiting for their championship rings, Tyler's kind of sitting by himself, hanging his head. His coach asks, "Yo, T, what's wrong?" He goes, "Coach, it's over." Coach says, "What do you mean?" He says, "My football career. Me and my dad made a bet. If I didn't get a scholarship by the end of my senior year, I would take over the family business." Coach told Tyler, "Yo, don't worry. Enjoy this win. And meet me in my office Monday morning." When Tyler arrived Monday morning, he would surprisingly find out that even though he wasn't on the D1 radar, he was all over recruiting boards in the Juco circuit. Every school and one conference in particular all offered Tyler a scholarship. Now, two schools in particular were recruiting Tyler pretty damn hard. One of those schools being Independence Community College. We all know that school. The school that's heavily featured on the Netflix series Last Chance U. And their rival, Garden City. Now, with Tyler just being a small-town kid from Windsor Heights, Iowa, growing up on a farm, he didn't like the idea of the glitz and glamour of Netflix and Indy and cameras following him around 24/7. Instead, he wanted to go to a team that was mainly focused on winning, doing what it is they have to do on the field, and getting the hell out of Kansas. So instead of choosing Indy, Tyler chose to go to Garden City. This is the Tyler Hawkins story.